Last week, the Cayman Islands women's national team fell to Bermuda 4-0 in its CONCACAF W qualifiers opener.
And we are underway. Match day one in this CONCACAF W qualification stage. Group C action. Particular year, the Dominican Republic and Jamaica, the eventual group winners. Thompson on the short corner, putting it into a dangerous area, and it rolls across. Bermuda strike in the second minute on the road tonight. Here's a look at the goals again. Thompson on the short set piece routine for Zoni. Watch out now. Trying to clear it away. Danger not gone. That's Christopher. Initial stop was there. The follow-up chance. Banged home. Bermuda doubling their advantage in the 13th minute. Poacher's instincts from Kenny Thompson. The AFC Bournemouth striker first to react after Burke. Red jerseys flooding back. Christopher, though, able to win it by herself. Good goalkeeping from Burke. That's a good ball to Thompson. Able to get past Powell. Kenny Thompson squaring it. They're queuing up, and it's 3. Jaden Masters on the back post. Great ball across from Kenny Thompson. Minutes to go before the halftime whistle. This is Hicks now. Courtney Hicks in Group C. It is the Cayman Islands 0, Bermuda 3. Bermuda with a 3-0 advantage over the host Cayman Islands. Kenny Thompson, shot was blocked. Tamoy Phillips in the way. Now Webb from distance took a bounce right in front of Aricia Burke. Was a center back on this team up to send this in. Dangerous ball pushed over the bar by Burke. In Group C on this window. Opportunity here, poked home. Nia Christopher gets her goal in the 68th minute. And Christopher a little banged up on the...
She has the goal to show for her efforts.
Not as chastening a one as they had the last time they saw Bermuda in qualification. A long shot that Burke will have to save. Evans Welch to escape Georgetown with all 3 points. It has gone final from Truman Button. 4 different goal scorers for the visitors. Ava Ferzoni.
We'll start with you. Just general thoughts on tonight's game.
Yeah, disappointing result. We know team worked hard. We tried. The team worked. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result we want, but we have to move forward. The game is now behind us, so nothing we can change or control what just happened. So we need to find ways to improve and get the squad forward.
What were your thoughts on tonight's game?
I feel like we fought hard. I mean, it's disappointing because I could see that all of my team, you could see that we were trying, and they put their best foot forward. But we just didn't exploit our strengths. I think they outran us, and it's just it's an unfortunate result. But there's nothing we could do. Just look forward to the next game.
And the same question for you.
We tried our best. We tried to win our tackles. We tried to move forward. We tried to do everything. In the end, this is a learning opportunity for us because we are still young, and we'll bounce back. We'll bounce better. And this is not. We're going to do better. We're not just going to go down from here. We've learned from our mistakes. We're working together with each other for a lot of us our first time. This is my first game. And so it's good to know that we do have potential, and we will work harder, and we will get better.
Coach, that's one thing I wanted to ask you about was, we had several players make their debut for the senior national team tonight. Can you just talk about them and just the experience of getting to play, at the senior level, how much that will help the development of some of the younger players moving forward?
Yeah, absolutely. You spoke about the debutants. We have one here to my left, Olivia. Just turned 15 3-4 days ago. So again, to play at the senior level is a massive jump. The opponents, it's a women's group. It's an older group. They play in college or some play professionally. So it's a massive step for us. And again, we just have to continue and grow. And it's just experiences for these, young girls will only benefit us in the long run.
So several times tonight, it looked like you guys, had some good chances, and just for whatever reason weren't able to convert. What happened? Why were you able to, kind of work the ball close on several occasions, but just kind of that goal and with the team?
Yeah, I mean, it was just the final third that we weren't successful in, and I think that we just didn't have the support or the legs. I mean, everybody's tired from defending, so when we have those opportunities up, it's kind of just like a 2v4 or 2v5. Their back line was pretty deep, and they were fast too, so I just think that the support there, we were lacking a little bit. I think we just need to want it a little bit more in attack, but I mean, what can you do? We gotta, defense comes first with these type of fast teams against us, so.
Michael, what did you see as kind of the difference in tonight's game?
I would say the experience from the Bermuda team, it was evident. You could see the way they managed the game. They were able to, the rotations that they did within their system, it was clear. It was difficult for us, especially to grasp and rotate with them, to stick with them, run with them. They were, again, much stronger in the 1v1 duels as well. And again, we always preach, if you can't dominate these 1v1 duels across the pitch, the game becomes very, very difficult. So again, that's one of the main things we need to progress and get further on, for the next games.
So looking ahead, this is just the start of the qualifying. What does this match do to you guys? Does it leave a negative, feel for you, or does it feel like something to build off of?
No, definitely to build off of. This team is too young to feel anything negative. It's way too young. Again, it has to be a progression. We have to look forward. Again, we always talk about the controllables. And again, if we can't worry about things we have no control over. So we have control over our feelings, the way our attitude against the next games, our way we treat training, the way we treat the atmosphere. This is what we can control. This is the only thing we can control. We can't control the opponents that we know are top tier. We just have to, again, work our best to try to face these adversaries. Yeah.
Anything that you guys want to add? No. Cool. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Kevin.
Actually did what we asked of them. We've been practicing. We've been doing specific things in training, both in the defense and the offense. Looking to keep possession, looking to control the game, and I think we controlled it from the beginning. Getting the early goal is always going to be a good thing because it settles the nerves and it allows us to play a little bit more. Defensively, we were solid. They got through a few times, but Molly Christian had a stellar performance back there, along with Victoria Davis, Danny Watson, Cole Goodchild, everybody that was back there, Kiana Dio, they came in and they did the job. We're happy because the first game of the tournament is always going to be the most important one, yeah? And so we're happy with the win, and we take that win with us to Guatemala, which obviously will be a little bit of a tougher match. But Cayman brought their game to us. It wasn't easy. We had to work for our girls, and we had to try to keep them at bay.
Thank you. Thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, I'm obviously really happy to get the win. That's the most important thing for us, is always going to be the result. But, on top of that, we put in a really good performance, which is just a plus for us. So, yeah, I think we all fought hard. We all knew what our jobs was, and we did it well, and that's all we can ask for.
What aspects of your game tonight, or the team, were able to allow you to be successful? What did you guys do well tonight?
We just played as a team. That's the thing. We all have our strengths as individuals, but as a collective, we're even stronger. So, yeah, we know each other's strengths and weaknesses. We play to that. We help each other. We work for each other, and that's what's going to help us going forward.
Coach, was that the difference tonight, the teamwork?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have them together often. Majority of my players are based overseas. So locally at home, we've been working on certain things to make sure that when we got together as a team. We had a mini training camp in Miami, so we were able to see some of the things that we needed to see, because as I said, we don't have them together. We don't get together often. They're all off playing football with their clubs and schools, and so it was good to see them actually come together. The energy has been amazing. Yesterday our training session was fantastic, so I knew the energy that they will bring. It's a sisterhood as well, so because it's a sisterhood, they get along really well, and they will fight for each other on the field. They hold each other accountable on the field. They accept the feedback that they get from each other, and they work to make it better. And you know, we're going to enjoy this victory right now, and we got to get on the flight tomorrow and get over to Guatemala and get back to work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My name is Chelsea Brown and I play centre mid. Charlie Brown. It goes way back actually. There were 3 Chelseas on the team and they just decided to call me Charlie. So
Easier that.
yeah. It's a mixture of R&B and some dancehall. Yeah.
Anybody specific?
Massacre. I would say ala kebab, chicken over fries. Tessa. She's just very random and it just catches you off guard. So I believe that in those moments, like, it's just funny. I'm looking forward to us being successful and also showing the growth of the team. Also, you know, that we have a lot of young players, but also seeing everybody playing together and just being one. And it's been a while, so looking forward to playing the home game. It feels good to be back, to represent my country. Sometimes I still can't believe it. I'm still, you know, being called up. But, you know, it's a blessing. Always a blessing to represent the country.
My name's Reese, and I play on the wings. Mia Hamm. I feel like women's football isn't watched as much as men's football. And like, I feel like she just made a really big impact for like women. She was kind of like a break for like, wow, like girls can actually play football. And I think that's really cool. I don't really listen to like hype music if I'm being honest, but at the moment I really like Sade. Foster's Pizza with like pepperoni, it's so good. Like when you get there and it's fresh out of the oven, it's just like, yes. I think Risha's the funniest on the team. She's like super fun to be around as well. And so she'll like make jokes with you, and she's like oblivious, but she's also like smart, so it's like a good combo. For sure Tessa, because she just does things that like you wouldn't catch an ordinary person doing, and there's just always cameras around, so there's a lot of opportunity for her to go viral. I'm just really excited to play at home because I haven't got to do that yet, and yeah, it'll just be fun to like play here with like people I know watching. I just think it's super cool because I feel like if I lived somewhere else, I wouldn't have like got to experience this. And I just feel like super fortunate that I get to experience a high level of football like this.
My name is Naomi Wilson and I play goalkeeper. When I was younger, people called me Nene, but not anymore. Man United. De Gea. Like, he moved from Man United, but he used to be like the best goalie ever.
Oh, okay.
He still is. Shansia. Tap out. I'm not really sure. My favorite food is oxtail. Definitely Tessa. Everything Tessa does, she just doesn't realize most of the stuff she does is really unserious and she just doesn't realize, and it's just funny. I'm looking forward to having our team come together and play at home, especially with all the support from, hopefully, the fans here. It's really exciting, especially at a younger age, being called up to the women's team, so it's a good opportunity.
Leah and I play number 10 or on the wing. Lily, yeah. All my friends have called me it for a long time. Newcastle, probably Ronaldo. Bit of Drake and a bit of Frank Ocean. Probably al kebab chicken over fries. I'd say Arisha, just because she'll like make a joke with everyone, not just like who she's friends with, like everyone. Probably just the fact it's a home game and hopefully people come and watch and support because I think it would really help how we play. I think it's quite a privilege, and I'm really excited to hopefully represent Cayman and do us proud.
My name is Jada, and I play forward. Jada Wada. My friends, all my friends. Okay. Yeah, they started off. Real Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo. English music, like UK music. Popeyes. Chicken sandwich with 2 ranches.
Nice. Good stuff. All right.
Tessa. Everything. everything she does is out of context and words. I hope that all this training that we're putting in adds up to a good result. It feels like an opportunity that most children from different other countries don't have.
My name's Caden Coles, and I play left wing back. Leicester City, because my dad's from there. Ronaldo, yeah. Mainly Lil Uzi, like 2016 Lil Uzi. These chow mein noodles from Hurley's that you can get in a packet are like, I love them, yeah. Probably Reese, just because like Tessa's funny, but Reese like, comes up with things that Tessa wouldn't think of. I'm really looking forward to it because whenever we play against each other, it's really competitive. And whenever I've played them in the past, we have lost to them, so I really want to try and get that back. I'm really excited. It feels like a big deal, and I'm really like proud of myself that I got here.
Yeah, it was a good win today. We went into this game knowing that it was an early challenge and contenders for us for the league with having won the league last year. Obviously, we know there are other teams that are more than capable to give us a run for our money. So we went into this game knowing that Academy are one of those teams. They have a lot of national team players. They have good quality in their team as well too. So we went into that game with a certain game plan on how to approach the game, how to approach them, how to capitalize and maximize our strengths and minimize our weaknesses to go in and get the 3 points for this game. We just take it step by step. We don't try to look too far ahead. We try to keep humble, keep our heads on our shoulders, and just look at the next game as we take it game by game. It was a good win today. Good effort by the guys. Good shape. Good focus throughout the game for the 90 minutes for the team. From the defense, from the keepers, all the way straight up to our midfield and our top line as well too. It was a well-rounded game for us as well. Very proud of the guys.
Earlier in the month, the Cayman Islands men's team played 2 international friendlies, falling to British Virgin Islands before picking up a 4-0 win over Anguilla.
Alright guys, just to start out with today, do you just want to give me a kind of general overview on what you thought of the match?
I think it was a good performance from the team. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result that we wanted, but there's a lot to build on and a lot to take from the game. I just think we didn't take some of the chances that we got, and unfortunately, BVI took their chances and they've got the 3 points.
Yeah, the same. I think, we competed well. I think we were the more dominant team, but, they had 2 chances, two goals. They weren't even from open play, it was kind of set play / penalty, etc. But yeah, I think we had a lot of chances and just didn't take them, but something to build on, something to grow from. So we'll just take the loss and move on to Saturday.
What was the difference between the first half and the second half in terms of the chances that they were able to get?
I would say, obviously they were a goal down, so they're going to come out a little bit more hot than in the first half. But I'm not really too sure. I think it's something that we have to look back on and just see where we went wrong and if we gave them a little bit more time or, if we had to press more. So I think, we'll look at the drawing board and see where we went wrong. But, it was an even game all around and just came down to, I don't know, like one goal, you know?
Honestly, I think we were more dominant. We had our foot on the gas the first half. I think second half we kind of take our foot off the gas a bit. We kind of allowed them to be on the ball a little bit more. So I think that kind of gave them a bit more confident, especially chasing the game. And once they got the goal, that gave them a bigger boost. So I think us taking our foot off the gas is what kind of gave them that upper edge in the second half.
Physical game today. Did you guys expect that coming in?
Yeah, we know they're a physical team. We've played them numerous times over the years. We know that they're more of a physical team than a technical team, so it was expected.
Yeah, and we expected it. They brought in some new guys that we haven't seen before, and you know they've always been a big team. They're you know they like to focus on set pieces and flood the box, and you know so we were definitely expecting them to come out and try and dominate the ball aerially. I think we did okay for the most part. There were two corners where we kind of went with the goal, and there was a second one that went a bit all over the place. But it's something that we have to just work on and just get better at dealing with those situations.
A couple days before Saturday to get ready for your next match. What are you guys going to focus on during that time? What are you going to do during that time?
We'll focus on recovery first off. Physical game as we know. So the most important thing is to just hydrate again, eat proper, and just relax and rest. And then we'll get back on the field and tweak on whatever tactics we may need to tweak on for the game on Saturday.
What are you guys looking forward to about Saturday?
I would say playing new competition. We haven't played Anguilla before, so it'll be something that we haven't faced. We've played BVI thousands of times. So we watched a little bit of the Anguilla game, so it'll be good. I think we'll probably get some more people coming out as well because it's on the weekend. But I'm looking forward to it. We just need to recover and make sure our bodies are right and just go again on Saturday.
Talk about Elijah's goal in the first half. Give you guys that 1-0 lead. Walk me through what happened there and just kind of how you felt afterward.
It was a good passage of play down the right flank where Christopher Reeves got down to the byline, putting a perfect cross over to Elijah. Well composed finish into the bottom right corner. It was a good goal. Unfortunately, he got injured and came off, so that was a big loss for us in the second half. So, yeah.
And can you talk about just how important that is to kind of get that boost early in the game and in front of your home crowd?
Yeah, it feels nice. It feels like it's always Elijah getting that goal. But yeah, no, it feels nice to hear the crowd, and get that first goal. And I think it's always good to get the first goal, but then at the same time, it means nothing if you don't finish the game. The game is two halves, not one half. So that's something that we know. If we go up 1-0 in the game, we need to make sure that we either secure that 1-0 lead or we score more goals to put the game to bed. So we'll just take these games as learning hurdles and just move from there.
Last question for you: just how nice is it to get these friendlies in, get some international matches in during this time?
It's good. It's good to start honoring more the international friendlies. We've normally just gone into major tournaments without any friendlies, so it's good to kind of get more friendlies under our belt to be more prepared for the big major tournaments coming up next year. So it's good to play again with the boys and continue building chemistry with one another.
Yeah, and I like the friendlies. I think 2 players made their debut tonight, so that's a positive. Jagger's 17, so it's good to give minutes to other guys as well that want to show that they belong to being a national team. So that's always great to see someone as young as Jagger come into a pretty hot ball game like that. So it's nice, and I hopefully we can keep playing more friendlies.
Who was the other player?
Gonzalo. Yeah. So congrats to both of them, and I'm sure there are 2 more debutants that are probably going to play on Saturday. So hopefully they come on and they can do the same thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
No problem.
Thank you.
First of all, guys, Coach will start with you. Congratulations on the win. Just take me through today's match and what did you think of today's match?
Well, I think in the first half we have a lot of problems in the system because we work in a new system in this week. But in the second half, I think we have superiorities in all areas. We score, we in the pressing, in defense. I think it's a big game for my team today.
And what about you?
Yeah, I think first half, we made chances and we probably could have had a couple goals. But I don't think we controlled the game as well as we did in the second half. But second half, I think it was a great performance from the boys, and I think we deserved the result in the end. So, yeah.
What was the difference between the first and the second half?
That's down to coach about that. That's down
The
to
difference? Yeah. Okay, we changed the system. I think the mentality for the players for the second half with the system, new system, and they changed the mentality, more aggressive, more intensity. Everybody fight together, everybody attack together, defense together, and that is the most important in a national team.
You guys are familiar with the Cayman team, you played them quite a bit. What does it feel like to come in here and get a win?
Feels sweet. We've been here a couple of times and we've probably not got what we deserved or wanted. So to come away with the win today felt good. Boys are happy. Boys are buzzing. So.
And what has the experience been like here as part of this international friendly series coming to Cayman Islands? You're playing on we played Cayman today, but you will be playing on a neutral site on Saturday. What is that experience like?
I think it's good. It's a great experience, I would say. It's always nice to be out here playing with the players, linking up together, playing matches, building team chemistry, and just enjoy being on the pitch and playing together.
How important is it for your team just to get these kind of friendlies, get out back on the pitch and play?
Yeah, for me, this game, this tournament, it's a friendly tournament, but I think it's very important for the national teams and for me personally, for the coach, because you need to see a new player, younger players is the most important for continue the process in the national team.
What are you guys looking forward to about Saturday now?
Thank you so much.
Oh, Saturday, what do you...
What did you... for Saturday. I come here for win the games always, and that is the most important. We compete. Right now the most important is the players' rest. And in Friday, we come back, the focus in the next game.
Yeah, I think a win. It's a win. We're always going for a win every game we play. But I think today is going to give us the confidence to actually push on and believe that we can win the next game. So just looking forward to it.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Feel really good. Feel like we deserve a good 4-0 win after that loss last time. But we were confident coming into this one because we played some good football last game, and we just didn't capitalize on our chances, but today we took our chances, so it feels really good to get the win in front of the home crowd.
So what did you guys do today to have success?
Hydrated well, rested, and then just tweaked a couple tactics. And we studied the other team, and we knew how to come out and get the win.
So 1-1 for or 1 win and 1 loss for the week. What do you take away from this last week?
Well, you know, friendly matches is a good chance for us to learn a lot about ourselves as a team and get better. So, yeah, we took a lot out of this week and looking forward to March to go play against Bahamas. So, yeah, it's good.
So is that part of this? Is everybody going to play the team that they didn't play?
Yeah, I believe we play Bahamas in March and Anguilla play against BVI in March. So we'll finish this off, yeah.
Thanks
No worries.
You had a couple guys this week that made their debut. It was Owens today. It was Jagger the other day, and also Gonzalo. Did somebody else make their debut today as well? Shakir?
No, Shakur's played before. Yeah, but those 3 guys made their debut, yeah.
Okay, what does it mean for those guys to come on and make their debut in front of the home crowd?
Well, first of all, congrats to them. Really proud of them. Obviously, Owen getting a goal, so bigger congrats to him. And also, feels good to have young players come into the squad, get some more competition, makes us get better. And yeah, they've integrated into the squad well, so some fresh blood into the team, some good energy. So yeah, it's really good to have them in there, and I'm proud of them.
That's awesome. What's next for you guys? You had mentioned March.
Yeah.
Is that your next time that you guys will be getting together?
Yeah, hopefully we'll be getting together a lot more often before that, though, because we have to prepare for Group B coming up, which we know will be a bigger challenge, and we got to prepare a lot for that, get better physically, mentally, tactically, everything. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to March, but everything's building up and getting better bit by bit just to get ready for Group B.
Anything else you want to add, Zach?
No, just happy to get the win in front of our family and friends and the home crowd. And thank you to Cayman for showing up and supporting us. It means a lot to us. So hopefully we can get much more of that in the future.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys. Yeah, thanks again for coming. Coach, just to start out with, just kind of an overview of the game from your perspective.
We had a game plan and we tried to execute it. But as we went along, there were 1 or 2 mishaps that led to 2 early goals in the first half, and that more or less started the downward trajectory for our team during the game. However, what I'd say is, in the second half, our guys, the substitutions that we made started making a push back. I mean, it didn't result in a goal, but then the opportunities started coming. So for us, while we're going down that one way, you're coming up on the other side. So that for me is a positive, and that's what I'm looking for in relation to the team.
What about from your perspective? What did you see?
Yeah, it was a difficult pitch to play on, obviously. Yeah, so it took a bit of adjustment. Obviously, the first goal came from a mistake from us, and then that's where they get the confidence from. But we tried to keep in the game, and the second half was a lot better from us. And then who knows? In the last 15 minutes, we had 3 good chances that could have easily drawn the game. And yeah, so it was a good effort from our team overall. Yes.
So what are you going to take away from this last 2 matches?
Yeah, so obviously we have a young team, so I think this experience will be good for them. So we're going to continue to build on it, and hopefully in March that we could get the victory against BVI. That's what we're going to plan for.
Coach, well, again, for me, while it might be registered as a loss, I see it, and I've told you guys the very same thing. It's a learning experience, right? We saw what they did, so now we know what we need to do in relation to improving ourselves individually and as a team, as a group for the nation. So yeah, it's again, right? It's a learning experience for us. Yes, as you pointed out, it's a very young team. So we get to work.
Anything else you guys would like to add?
Well, I mean, coming out here again, we did the preparation was somewhat okay, and we started and it showed the progress of a nation. Our rankings aren't really debated, but what we've shown is that we can fight and compete with teams around us, and it's only a matter of time before we make that next step, right? So what I can say is I'm proud of the guys, right, for the efforts that they have put in, right? Everyone that went out there on the field, they put in their 90, and then they put their heart in it, and I can have nothing but thanks and support for the players, and it's looking good for Anguilla.
I think Coach said all. Yes, yeah, good. That was a good end. Yes.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, no problem.
start up with Coach. Do you just want to give a general overview of what you thought of the game today? Can you count to 10 for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Sorry, Coach. Yeah, just general thoughts on today's game.
So in the first half, I think our guys, we didn't play to our full potential. I think in the second half, we took control of the game. We scored an early goal, and I think we had them under pressure for most of the second half. We just couldn't put in, and at the end, they scored I would say, a lucky goal, and that was the difference in the game.
Yeah, I totally agree. We had a lot of chances, didn't capitalize as much as them. It's unfortunate, but I mean, that's the game. It's a beautiful game, so we'll take that loss, and I mean, we're going to be using that for fuel on Saturday.
Anything else that you guys want to add?
No, unless you ask.
How's the experience been in Cayman so far?
I mean, good experience. People are friendly. They're treating us right in the hotel. The food is good, so no complaints. Just don't have a chance to go sightseeing, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's been great. The hospitality's been really good. People are awesome. Very similar to home. Weather's been a little unfortunate, but can't change that. So.
What are you guys going to be looking to kind of tweak before Saturday to change, if anything?
We're going to tweak some things. I don't want to give you my thoughts right now. Give me a chance to think about it. We need to start faster. That's one thing for sure. We need to do is start faster. If we play like we played in the second half at the beginning of the game, it could be a different game.
Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we just need to take control. We took control in the second half, and we dominated the first 20, 30 minutes of it. And we looked really sharp. There's just a little bit of clumsy mistakes that all of us are making, and I think going to the next game, we just need to be a little cleaner and a little sharper, and I think that'll really help us on Saturday.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Coach, we'll start with you. Do you want to give me a general overview on your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, regarding the game, we had a game plan, and we started working towards it. And we realized that it was quite effective in the first half. And also, while there might have been some blips along the way, right, the guys, we just stuck to it, right, and as a result, we were able to come up with the victory.
Yeah, overall, I think it was a good performance by the team. I know we stuck together, we stuck to the game plan, and thankfully it worked today. And I'm just happy that we got the 3 points.
Can you tell me about this experience playing a friendly in a neutral place? What is that experience like?
Oh, well, I mean, we know that perennially, and even now, we are considered underdogs. So for us, it's like a mindset, a shift. Whether it's at home or away, we know that we always have to come out and fight. And as a result, what we did, just like the game plan, we just galvanized, right? And decided that, hey, it doesn't matter where we play, we are Anguilla and we are going to show the world who we are.
Yeah, so even today, I would like to commend my young players because it's 2 young fellas that scored the goals today. So I'm very happy about that because now it's like we are more young team. So I'm happy that we get them to get a victory today, yes.
Can you guys walk me through that final goal and what happened and just what the feeling was like afterwards?
Yeah, so when I get the ball down the line, I was trying to hold up the ball and then I saw a player, so I passed it back and I saw him deliver. And when I saw him deliver, I saw one of our players flick on the ball, so I was just saying okay, probably the ball would just go to the keeper. But thankfully, one of the same young players run onto the ball and tapped it in. So I was excited, I was happy. Yeah, that was like a great moment.
Yeah, for us, I mean, to see that we had already made plans of when we make our substitution, who will replace whom and so forth. And it was one of those substitutions that got the final goal, which means that our tactics, our planning that went into it was right for this game. Right? So again, that's a big plus to us and our coaching staff and the guys in particular because they're the ones that went out there and executed.
Any changes or anything that you do differently before Saturday, or what are you looking forward to?
Well, right now, there are plans afoot, but it would be premature of us to tell you. But of course, there will be adjustments because we have to look at our players, assess how they are, their conditions, all right, and then we'll make decisions based on. But in relation to that, right now at this particular moment, we'll just enjoy the game. Tomorrow, our heads will be on, right, for the next day.
Yeah, just looking forward to the next game, and I just want to invite the fans to come out to support us too. Also, too, even though we're in a foreign country, I think that it's going to be a great game on Saturday for sure.
What has it been like in Cayman so far for you? What's the experience been like?
Well, we've really been focused more on the football side of things as opposed to coming out and seeing the play. So right now for us, it's we can tell you that the hotel is great. All right, but our focus again is really on the football because we're here with a purpose. All right, we're on a mission.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, guys. Coach, just to start out with, just what did you think of today's game?
Well, clearly it was a tough game. We conceded an early goal, and I think that changed the dynamic of the game. It's a little questionable if you ask me, but that's another story. After that, I think they controlled the game for the most part. We created our opportunities. We didn't take advantage of them, but it is what it is. For a young team, a team that just came together, I am extremely proud of my boys. I think they did very well for such a young team. I think the average age of the team is 20. So starting 3 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds playing at this level, I think it was a very good job for such a young group.
Now it's going to be a follow-up question is, what are some of the positives that you can take from not only today's match, but both matches this week? Is that one of them that some of the young kids got experience?
Well, definitely getting some of the young guys a touch of the field so they can understand what it means, what it takes to play at this level. I think we have a good group that we can work with. And the guys, I think the guys gave 100% effort. I can't fault them for that. For being, we'd only been together for the week, as most of the players are away in school and what have you. So I think that the positive is, to get the young guys the experience.
And what about for you? What did you kind of take away from this week's both of the matches?
As he says, more than 50% of the squad was from abroad, so it was a lot to do within a short time span. A lot of young guys in the squad. It took them a minute for us to get chemistry meshed together, but I think we gave the best that we could with the time and the preparation that we had.
What about today in particular? What did you see out of them that they were able to take the win?
Definitely a great experience. 3, 4 of the guys in the squad are 16 and still in high school. It's a great experience for them. Now they understand a good taste of international football, what's expected at this level. And it's all about the next generation, to be fair. This wasn't a senior squad, as he said. The average age is about 20, 21. So I think this is a good stepping stone for the future. Obviously, I'm not happy with the performance. We always want to do better, but I think we can always take this as a deposit for our future. Yeah?
What's next for Bahamas?
Well, keep working. We still have one more game against Cayman, so once we get the guys home over the Christmas holiday, we can do some work over the Christmas. Most of them are still in school and they're playing, so at least their fitness is there, and they're still learning. So I think just as long as we keep working with the guys, mix it with the more experienced players and the younger players, and I think we have a lot to build on.
Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it, guys.
Yep.
All right, guys. Congratulations on the win today, Coach. You just want to give me an overview of what you thought of today's match?
Oh, I think the first minute is not easy for the game. The field is not the best condition. I understand because the weather and a lot of games, but we scored the first goal and start to control the game. The players adapted the system, and I think the rest of the game is controlled 100%. Only the 10 last minute, but it's normal with the result.
What are the positives that you took from not only today's match, but Wednesday's, this whole week? What are some of the positives you took about the team?
Sorry?
What are some of the positives about your team that you learned this week?
This week? But I think it's the quality of the team is, I think, is the best quality of BBI right now for the players. It's a young team. It's a team. It's very important, and in field, everybody demonstrate, play together, fight together, and that is the most important in one football team. And I think we demonstrate that in this week, in 2 games, Wednesday in second half and all game today.
Same kind of questions for you. What did you think of today's match? How did you guys end up with the victory?
I think it was quite slow to start with, kind of finding our feet. Usually we're the underdogs and we're the ones getting put under pressure. We never really have a lot of possession, but I think throughout the week we just kind of wanted to enjoy the ball a little bit more. We tried that on Wednesday or Tuesday when the game was, and then today we tried to focus on that a lot more. When we have the ball, just be calm, have a bit more possession, and I feel like it, paid dividends to the victory in the end. Like I said, slow at the start, but then when we got going, I feel like we got hungry as the game grew on, and that's how we got the victory today.
Your teammate, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, had 3
Javon?
goals today.
Yeah, Javon, yeah.
What did he have going on that he had that success?
I feel like partly could just due to confidence. I mean, after the first game, obviously scoring 2 in the first game, he'd come into this game thinking, he wants to get even more. I know he's doing really well in the season at the moment as well. Double digits for his club at the moment. So just hitting the back of the net for him, I think in the first game, just made him, hungrier for today. And not only that, but you see other players getting on the score sheet too. Kyron, obviously all the boys coming off the bench wanting to get on the score sheet. I unfortunately didn't today, but I wanted to get on the score sheet. So I know he did play a big role, but it was a really big team effort today, I feel like, really big.
So that's got to be a positive thing when you've got guys who are hungry to score and keep going.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like of the past, it was a lot of relying on individual players to try and help us get the win. But now you can see that there's a lot more of a togetherness. Even when we're celebrating the goal, like people are happy for that person, And I feel like that's such a big thing about this team is that we all want the best for each other. And going off the first game, we only wanted to win this game. When we won that first game, we just wanted to win this game, and now that it's done, we can be happy, reset, and then look forward to whenever the next games can be.
What is next for BBI football?
Right now, for the senior team, is in March. We play against Anguilla. That is the next step right now. It's possible any friendly games before, but I don't know right now. Right now, the next official or friendly official FIFA window is in March.
Anything else you guys would like to add?
It's okay.
I want to say that, very proud, I think, of the team. And it's very difficult because I want to say this is probably my 30 plus games that I've played for the BVI in the last probably 7 years, and I'm only 23, and we haven't won a lot of games. So things like this have to be taken quite seriously. And I know that we're only a small nation, but these are big steps for a small nation. For a bigger nation, this is a tiny step. We played against Grenada a few months ago, last month, and they beat us. That's a small step for them. But for us, this is a massive step in the right direction. So.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
very
much.
much.
Thank you.